They went into the mine and never came back. 9 years later, someone found the door was welded shut. Sometimes people vanish. Lost in the mountains, drowned in rivers, walked off and never returned. But what if they didn't disappear? What if someone sealed them in, not to hide the bodies, but because they saw something they were never meant to see? 1. The Disappearance. 2013. Lucas and May, a young couple from Reno, Nevada. He was 30. She was 27. Passionate about urban exploration and industrial photography. Abandoned tunnels, derelict plants, ghost towns. That was their thing. Their final destination, a remote desert area near the Black Mesa mine fields, an old uranium region locals rarely talk about. Dozens of abandoned shafts, most of them uncharted, just dust, stone, and gaping holes in the earth. Lucas texted a friend, heading out for the weekend, gonna grab some shots of old mine shafts. Back by Monday, but Monday came and went, and they never returned. Point 2. A silent trail their SUV was found for days later on a gravel road with no signage. Doors unlocked, inside, untouched food, full water bottles, a working camera, and a map with a region circled. No signs of a struggle, just an open mine entrance a few hundred meters away. It looked like a mouth, rusted, waiting. Search teams explored the upper levels. Nothing. No tracks. No signs of panic. But forensic review of the camera revealed a chilling fact: the last photos weren't from that mine. They were from a different one, further away, one that wasn't supposed to exist. Point 3. 9 years of silence with no bodies, no evidence, no motive. The case stalled. 6 months later, they were declared legally dead, but the rumors didn't stop. Locals claimed they'd seen strangers hauling gear near the mine fields. Some said they heard footsteps underground, echoing voices, whispers that weren't there. One urban explorer swore he saw the couple's name scratched into a tunnel wall deep below the third mine entrance. 4. The Discovery. 22 to fall. 2022. A group of off-the-map explorers stumbled across a blocked tunnel in one of the outer shafts of Black Mesa. It wasn't collapsed. It was welded shut, with a galvanized steel plate, tight and deliberate. No warning signs, no ventilation, no way to get in or out. They cut it open. Behind the plate, a sealed chamber. And inside, 2 bodies, seated side by side, mummified. No blood, no trauma, just shattered legs and an overwhelming stillness. On the wall, scrawled faintly in dust, "They wouldn't let us back out." 5. The unexplainable injuries were consistent with a fall, but the shaft above them wasn't. On any official maps, the welded door had been sealed from the inside. There were no tools left inside. No torch, no gas, no exit. Another inscription on the stone wall read, "She was whispering. We thought it was the wind." 6. Murder or something worse. Some believe they ran into someone, a local, maybe, or something else. Others say the mine itself is alive, shifting and reshaping, sealing itself when intruders enter. But here's the part investigators couldn't explain. The shaft where they were found doesn't exist in U.S. geological records. It's absent from all federal mining surveys, even historical ones. However, one old land lease showed that in the 1980s, a reclusive geologist had rented that land for private subsoil study. He lived alone in a cabin 40 miles away. He died in 2015. In his will, he wrote, "No one is to enter the lower vaults. They were not made for us." 7. Closing thought. Lucas and May weren't the first to vanish in Black Mesa, but they're the first ones to be found. And instead of answers, they left behind even more questions. Who sealed the door? And why did they write, "They wouldn't let us back out"? So, if you ever find yourself near the old roads leading into the Black Mesa shafts, and you come across a rusted hatch in the ground, don't open it. Some doors were meant to stay closed, especially the ones sealed from the inside.